Hey friends, I'm sculpting a clay Skibidi Toilet while explaining why Skibidi Toilet is so popular for those who just don't get it, as well as diving into its rich heritage and why for creatives like me, Skibidi Toilet is an aspirational symbol, promising the dream for the tired, poor, huddled masses like it's the Statue of Liberty of the internet. Plus, at the end, I'll be trying to make this polymer clay sculpt actually flushable using a drill. Let's get started. While I'm sculpting the skull, here's the short rundown answer to the question, what is Skibidi Toilet? If you've only heard of it in passing, or only seen the first episode, you may wonder, why is it so popular? But what started as a simple meme of a head popping out of a toilet singing turned into a massive episodic saga of a war between good and evil with reoccurring characters, heroes, villains, espionage, and an escalation of arms. In a time where Hollywood is focused on safe remakes and sequels to existing beloved franchises, a series about a war between evil toilets with heads coming out of them would never have been greenlit. Yet the millions of fans of Skibidi Toilet are claiming it's superior to the Marvel film franchise and clamoring for a full-length feature film adaptation. Why? To truly understand Skibidi Toilet, we have to go back as far as June 2012 or even November 2006, when Source Filmmaker and Garry's Mod were released, respectively. Source Filmmaker, often abbreviated SFM, was a tool video game publisher Valve used to create animated short films of their games, while Garry's Mod is a sandbox game like Minecraft or Roblox. Yes, Skibidi Toilet is created with these decades-old video game tools. But these tools carry with them a rich culture and tradition. Before many of the tools used for indie animated filmmaking like Blender or Unreal reached maturity, SFM and Garry's Mod enabled a generation of aspiring animators and filmmaker hobbyists to create animated videos, usually, though not always, comedic in nature. The 3D models available in these tools, as well as the facial rigging, naturally produced comedic results, particularly in the hands of amateur artists. But what started as a result of amateur work was quickly adapted by the SFM community as a deliberate cultural style. The toilets in Skibidi Toilet often have distorted, almost glitchy facial features, not because the creator is an amateur, but as a stylistic choice rooted in SFM community culture and tradition. However, much of the SFM tradition and style is not just a result of the tools and assets available, but also the influence of highly prolific and popular creators, such as the creator of Skibidi Toilet himself, who spent years creating popular SFM videos. Some of his work from 6 years ago has more views than Skibidi Toilet. I haven't really described Skibidi Toilet much, because it's kind of beside the point. If you want to know, the videos are short, you can watch them yourself, but it's like an anime where each character is more powerful than the last in comic fashion. They capture and interrogate enemies, their secret compounds are invaded, and all of this emotion and drama is captured without a single line of dialogue. If you still think a series about singing toilets is stupid, you're not alone. But the fact that everyone expected to be a throwaway gag is part of what makes it so compelling. The subversion of our expectations. Just like Shrek subverts our idea of a fairy tale, or The Incredibles subverts our idea of a superhero movie, Skibidi succeeds by subverting our expectations for a short of a singing toilet by delivering a truly quality, cinematic, episodic storyline. The unexpectedness and the fact that you would never find something like this in Hollywood is part of the appeal. You might still not get it, and think it's just for immature kids. But look at it this way, a lot of other people wouldn't get your favorite TV shows, movies, or YouTube videos either. But the beauty of the internet is that really off-the-wall things that aren't everyone's cup of tea can still find their home, and a creative person can make something truly unique and have it find an audience. That's why I said Skibidi Toilet is so inspirational for creators like me. When I feel like my own art or creations won't ever have a home here on YouTube, It reminds me that no matter how weird, how absurd, how unusual of an artist I am, there's still an audience of millions out there if I work hard enough and have enough artistry and talent. Because whether you like it or not, there's real talent in Skibidi Toilet. He's not just some girl shaking his booty on TikTok for views. Every shot is well composed, the sound design is superb, and with the most subtle animations, Skibidi expresses characters who are confident, afraid, cruel, and kind. Great storytelling without any dialogue. I mean, I get it, it's also immature and silly, but when you were young, you liked things the adults thought were stupid too. Half the fun is feeling like you're part of an inside joke the adults don't get, enjoying something that's so bizarre and unapproachable for other people. But more than that, for creatives like me, Skibidi Toilet is the dream, to have my own art that is uniquely me, blow up instead of having to chase trends for views. I mean, if you'd like me to sculpt a Titan cameraman versus a fully upgraded G-Man toilet, leave a comment to let me know. But if you don't want me making creations only based on successful IPs, just like Hollywood, and would rather I leverage the ability of the internet to amplify truly original, unique works of art, to come up with something new of my own, support me in all the usual ways like liking the video or subscribing. I really tried to respect the source and capture the distorted polygons of the original model in my sculpt. Now that I'm finished, let's see if it flushes. That's so satisfying. I'm glad I thought of this idea because it really adds a unique twist to this project. If you like watching me have a blast working on wacky projects like this while monologuing, check out my Cursed M&M sculpt video. It's another one where the project itself is great and I talk about some deep stuff while I work on it. See you next time for a look at Shrek 5 if it was a horror film.